Welcome, GB Group fans, to another Tanks Tip. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, and I want to wish you guys a Happy New Year's from GB Group. Today I wanted to tell you just a little bit about two things. One is when doing construction around trees, how to protect them, and then also when building around trees, how to protect your house. Because it's twofold. It's one, it's really nice to have the trees close to the house. It gives a really personal, close, intimate feel of you and nature and everything else with the house being built in. But at the same time, trees can actually damage foundations and also have an effect on the house itself. So you want to basically be aware of both of those aspects. So when constructing, as you can see, we actually built this deck right around this tree here. There's a couple things that you need to know about trees. Is their root system is going to be as wide as their leaves and the canopy above. So when digging footings and digging around and moving dirt, you want to be sensitive of that whenever you are building around trees, so that way you're not killing them off and end up with a dead tree right next to your brand new house. So try to dig outside of that canopy. You can get into it just a little bit, but you want to be careful about that. The second thing is, if you were to build around a tree like this, one thing that you want to do is actually have someone come out and actually prune the limbs off of the tree side, shorten them up to keep those roots from wanting to keep going in that direction, because they will actually, the roots will go, and whether they get underneath the footing or they get into the block or whatever, they will actually start to deteriorate your actual foundation. So the easiest way is just prune the back side of the tree off. And you may want to prune both sides to keep it looking even and pretty, but that's the way you were able to keep that. If you're allowing limbs and stuff to grow over the top of your house, that means the roots are also wanting to go in that same direction. So be aware of that, especially if you have a basement similar to this one. So those are the two aspects. When building around, protect out the width of the tree and the canopy. And then secondly, once the house is there, make sure that the limbs are not going over the roof and possibly causing you damage for the future. So remember those two aspects, and I think you'll be a lot better off for it. So have a Happy New Year's, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.